Lexi asked me some questions, so I'm going to answer them because I have to wait for this pill to kick in. I'm not wearing any pants. Right now, I really have to find a job. Couple. Is my phone ringing? Yeah, we went. Oh, okay, thanks. Football. Figuring out songs. Like, there's this running joke on French and Saunders. It's not really running, but where she would say, "How many does can you name this song in?" I can name it in one der. Der. Donk, 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 donk. Well, okay. See, the thing is, I could probably do that. And I can pick things up with my toes ridiculously well. I saw this special one time about this woman who didn't have any arms. She lost her arms in some kind of accident or something. And she could only use her feet. And I was like, well, what if, you know, because that is a real fear. What if I lost my arms? Would I be able to do things with just my feet? And I could safely tell you that yes, I would. Girls shouldn't do pucker lips when taking pictures because it just makes your face look like a butthole. And boys should not grow gills. Yes, I have. What, you say? My dad died before I was born, but before I was born, he campaigned for what my name should be, if I should be a girl. And his top choice was Heather. My mom wasn't too crazy about it. Olivia was one of the names. We were actually talking about this earlier. Olivia was one. What was the other one she was saying? Amanda was another one. But my dad actually wrote and sang a song on a cassette with a guitar. And it was for me, and it used my name, and that's kind of the only thing I have with him even saying my name. In a poem, yes, I have. There used to be a guy I was friends with in high school, really close, and we flirted all the time, but we were really good friends, and we always feared that if we were to pursue a romantic relationship, I mean, we had our fling, sure, but if we were to pursue a romantic relationship, it would have just, you know, we would rather have the friendship than anything else. He used to write me poems all the time and leave them in my locker and in my notebooks and whatnot, and I always thought it was the sweetest thing because they were ridiculously beautiful poems. And he was from Liberia. That's where he was born and grew up, and I was always touched by it. I always thought it was kind of cool. I was born and raised Roman Catholic. I have a confirmation name. My confirmation name is Antonia. I've received Holy Communion, you know, the whole 9 yards. I'm one of those cool Catholic people. Went through all these sacraments and whatnot, and now you just don't really believe in anything they say. It's more for tradition than anything else, and that sounds kind of terrible, but it's true. Polish Catholic. Polish Irish Catholic. That is what we do. We just... We have a type all our own. Well, seeing as how I do the show with Shosh, I'd say a little bit of both. In front of the camera, to which I do this kind of thing and answer questions and give opinions on things. And behind the camera, because I'm kind of my family's photographer. I don't think anything would ever be captured if it wasn't for me having a camera. Yeah. Karma as in... people will get what's coming to them. Case in point, 5th grade, because it was a year after my grandmother died. Emily and I went to Florida. We went to Disney World for her birthday in remembrance of her and her birthday. And we get a call. I'd say we went there for a week. I get a call halfway through the week that my Chacha Helen, which was my great aunt, yeah, great aunt, house kind of went. And she died. Well, this sounds like it's really sad, right? And to normal people, it would be. However, she was evil in the sense that she would accuse people of stealing things. My grandmother was the kind of person, Polish Catholic, loved anybody, would do anything for anybody. Give you the shirt off her back. The last penny in her pocket. She helped my my Chacha Helen, and my Chacha Helen started yelling at her, throwing things at her, saying that she stole things, started asking other people to come over and started telling them that she had stole things. This is just not my grandmother. My grandmother was super, super hurt by it, as one would be, and stopped talking to her. My grandmother wasn't the only person she did it to. She did it to quite a few people. So when I think about that, I'm like, well, that is a definition of karma after that long ass story. Kind of, but shit happens. Do I wish I would have went to college? Yes. Do I wish I would have taken up something else in high school? Absolutely. I wish I would have done better in school and not cut class all the time. Yes. It's a give and take. Sound I hate. It drives me up a fucking wall. People pick their nails. And I mean this sound. It drives me so crazy. My mother was doing it in the car today, and I legit pulled over on the side of the road and told her to get the fuck out and walk if she's gonna keep doing it. So this, I don't like it. Then I love is, this is gonna sound really random. When I was growing up, the house we lived in was cat-a-corner to a church I grew up in, St. Hedwig's Church. We had a Polish festival, we had a carnival, and it would be right there at church. It has moved since then. The church, but the you know, Polish festival. I would fall asleep at nights to polka music going on until late in the evening. I mean, you know, 1 in the morning and whatnot. And that's just how it was. And every time I hear Polish music or polka music, I'm just, you know, it makes me happy. Was an Arthur Miller play, which is, would that be considered a book? The Last Yankee, I believe. It's a really great play, and I really liked it. And it hit a lot of things that are still relevant today. When it was written, what, a while ago? I can't tell you the exact date, but it was written a long time ago. A lot of his plays are, actually. I mean, a lot are about immigration and whatnot. And while we might not necessarily have Italians smuggling each other in on, you know, boatyards, we still have issues with immigration going on, and really look at his plays and read his plays and be like, oh, she's right, because I usually am. Oh my god. I've been watching Netflix, trying to catch up on my queue or whatever before I have to cancel it. I watched a movie with Tom Berenger from 1984 called Fear City. Tom Berenger plays an ex-boxer who accidentally killed a guy he was in the ring with. He's been haunted by this. He works with this guy, and they work with putting women, like, almost like pimps, but not pimps. Like, they work with supplying this strip club with women. So fucking stupid. This guy has been following the girls out of the place, or like waiting for them to come out of this strip club and killing them. But he did karate, and he would have this like this like blade in his hand. He would kill him, and it made no fucking sense, and I don't know why he was doing it. I don't know why Tom Berenger's pants were so tight, but I did appreciate it. It's that bad though. Like, just watch it just for how bad it is. Actually, you know what? I feel like making a drinking game out of it. I feel like every time you question yourself going, wait, what? Take a drink, because what happened at least 98 times in that movie. Legit. That's not even an exaggerated number. Like, that is a real lifetime number. What is this? Oh, picture. Really? Fucking idiots. What is that? Oh, look at these little fucks. It can go two ways. Okay. The worst injury may not be the most painful, but the most painful may be the worst, or the one you remember the most. About a year ago, stuff was going on with my body that caused me to be in the hospital from time to time, and it was outrageously painful, and it was a lady issue with parts of my lady parts, internal lady parts, and it was probably the most painful thing I've ever gone through, and that's saying a lot because of things. Why is this leaking now? What? I'm so confused. Why are you leaking? Did you explode and I just don't know it? Are you coming through on the bottom? Are you having your period right now, Marker? Marker, I'm really concerned for you. No idea what the hell's going on with this marker. Marker, what is happening to your life and your life? If you look back at the greatest writers we've had, I'd say about 80% of them had a mental thing going on. Whether it be Carrie Fisher, who seeks regular ECT treatments, Virginia Woolf, or, there's just Sylvia Plath. There's just so many. So I'd say, yeah, I think you have to be a little crazy in order to be creative. At least I like to think so. I think you can be a good writer if you're not a little crazy. It's true. This era is over. Haha, just kidding. Look behind you. That's what I want. Go back to sleep. Knock it the fuck off. Everybody just take a breather. No one person's greater than another person. Everybody needs to be equal. No one's god or gods are better than anybody else's god or gods. So just shut the fuck up and chill out.